Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pontus. Well, this episode is going to be largely going to be taking place in this next major war. Quite possibly the biggest major war since we fought against the Bosporan Kingdom for an area to control Taurica. But this time we'll be fighting against our former ally, which I ended the alliance with, and that is against Cappadocia. Yes, Cappadocia, our former ally. Let me see. As usual, it seems like it's a running gag of sorts that it's always with, a threat of possible civil war, which can be easily resolved. All because of that admiral who is in very poor health. That's a third navy. But I think you may want to change course to here, because we plan on bringing levies, since this is going to be a wide conflict, which will be fighting in areas of provinces like Cappadocia Proper, Taurica, all these areas. That is relevant in the regions of Cappadocia, Pontine-Cappadocian, and even Taurica, Armenia, and Colchis. Actually, look. Ever since the Theban series, I've mispronounced that name of that region, which I originally pronounced as Colchis. It's actually Colchis, because I saw the Greek alternate spelling of that name. So it's Colchis, Colchian. Get used to it. Finally figured out the pronunciation after I did some reading. Unfortunately, when we start this war, there's going to be some tyranny behind it, as we do not have the Senate support like we used to. All because of that tyranny running rampant, and also threat of possible civil war, because that's governor of Armenia, is what you're looking for. But he's pretty healthy, but has an infection. We'll deal with you later, so we're actually going to give him a free hands, even though the traditionalists aren't going to like it. But this is just to prevent civil war occurrence. And once we start that war, well, that means more tyranny, so be it! We're going to be dealing with that for a long time now. Rival of ruler? Well, we don't have to worry about that. And this man, who is a deployed tribune, is said to be the next Archon. Well, we recently switched position to be the commander of the army of the Legion of Cappadocia Pontine, which they're on their way to the border now. Which got me to thinking, out of curiosity, since we moved our capital from one region to another, what does this mean for the Legion? Okay, now it's technically the first Legion is now the Legion of Paphlagonia. But we're still using that name because it originated from here. Even though we can add composition changes if you wish to make, but however, we are over that limit because it originally came from there, not there, because of population number differences and whatnot. So, in turn, there will be levies from Cappadocia Taurica, which is gonna cost a lot, as we can't raise it here in this new region where we live, ever since we moved our capital to Gadilon. So basically, it's about the size of a legion in itself, except lightly armed. But there's other places. It's mainly cavalry oriented. We'll start the war very soon, just as soon as they reach the border. And the first strike will be here. Not all of it will fall, because we have to take this fort. So if I was to pick an important objective to start this said war, it would likely be there. Because that's for starters. Like, we need to take all the Armenian parts. Ah, here it is. That's the provincial capital there. But you are not to take this province. That's part of Assyria. At least that's a whole nother, you know, governorate to govern that we would like to get. Even though a good portion is under the control of the Seleucids. But don't you know most of the Cappadocian people live there? These are our people who have yet to, you know, be enlightened by Zoroastrianism. And Mazaka here is the traditional capital of the Cappadocian culture. That's where they came from. So we have plenty of objectives to take. So I highly doubt we'll get the whole country, otherwise that would be too high of an aggressive expansion. So I'm putting my trust in this man. Midas is our best commander, but he's got too many lower cohorts. Even though he is friend of the ruler right now, but this man could be the next Archon, and if he wants to be the next Archon, he needs to prove himself in battle, so he can be more popular. He needs to have victories in his name, if he wants to be the next Archon. Yes. So Thrace will take care of the business, and they'll be able to assist us, which is going to take a long time for them to get here. So as I said, they'll be turning around to go pick up the levies that's going to be coming from the north. And the rest is anyone's guess. Because we're actually going to raise all levies. Which is something I don't typically do, but it's for the necessary. The governor, the Pontic Greek, a weasel-like man. The facts make itself clear now more than ever. He's begun to stir up people of his governing, perhaps able to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he's well regarded in this locale, and the response must be wet with care. The debt of treason must be paid in blood. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lose all that loyalty. Okay, that's excessive. But imprisoning him, that would put down a lot of his power base, and he's ailing. That would make it very disloyal. Can't move against him. May his ill health take him. Oh, poor harvest. Seize grain for all visiting merchants. That'll make me slightly more popular, but unfortunately that makes me corrupt. Which, of course, nobody would want that, would it? Almost in position. course, we call upon Zoroaster to convert the people, and fast. So we're getting far ahead. And we know there's going to be an influx of enslaved captives that'll be coming to Pontus, including here in our new capital. No doubt there'll be people of various faiths, and soon they'll become Zoroastrians later. Bungling burglar. In the dead of the night, Colchis Mithranin scaled the walls of a boat belonging to Ararat this Mithranin. What he failed to recognize, perhaps, was that ourself was indulging in late-night wine tastings after a few of his close friends. Needless to say, Colchis came to his senses after being pitched from the nearest balcony. Good riddance. He lost some of his health, so now it's become poor. Okay, poor is worse than ailing. I got it. Eighth of May. In position. We can't get all the support now, can we? By the way, my charisma versus his charisma. He's got none. Oh, wait a minute, that's someone else. We're voting for somebody else instead. Listen, if you want to be the Archon, you gotta prove yourself. Even though you are a deployed Tribune, which you don't have a good chance of the Senate influence. Which, now that we think about it, what about a low Senate influence because you just come out of the army? Democrat Party leader, how'd you like to be in here? Hey, you're pretty good. Just another Tribune. I mean, he's already served 2 terms and it thinks it's about time he served in the army. Well, he's still healthy, but I hope, I mean, if he didn't have arthritis, he would be even better. But to seek treatment for his arthritis, would it be worth it? Because we're about to raise more troops, and it's going to cost us a lot of money in maintenance. Knowing that I'll be there too, bringing my levy. We hope you two will be there. Saracen will be the main objective. All the other areas, okay. The Armenia region is the primary objective. Here, in Colchis and Cappadocia, secondary objectives. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's a wide conflict that we just started. Whole lot of land, a whole lot of forts to take down. Raise all the levies. That's the levy? Okay, hang on. I thought they would come from there. At the tons, then. And, as for you, try to head down to Cappadocia while we go pick them up. That's the levy from the governor. A lot of cohorts. Keep in mind, most of our governors don't have good generalships. but deploy. Okay, this is for the Cappadocia area, so. Actually, head over here to block their port, or we should deploy the Navy. But we'll receive assistance from others. It's just it's going to take more time. So, in turn, these levies here will assist the army. This main force is to... Actually, should just hold back in case they attack our area. And of these levies, these two here, I'm thinking one should join them and the other should assist them, and same for the other, until Thracian forces arrive, and it'll make things easier. It's a multi-front war that we just started. Aryavanus Xerxid. Yeah, he's the tribune. We just put him there. But he wants to be the tribune of the treasury instead. Of course, that makes him more corrupt, but that's due to friendship. Oh, you've served 2 terms, so anything for my old Maca. Well, we kind of need more approval from Democrats. Well, actually, they have the most approval, which you can't get any more of. So I don't think it's necessary. Who wants to take their place? You'll do, even though you're Democrat. I assume most of the forces are over there. "20 ships. You're gonna be in for a rough fight here. So this way's a little quicker. So we'll pick up the rest. This one will be on hold and wait for reinforcements. Magistrate, friend, and rival to the governor. Minor character. So this is decent. Our side might win. That's what I'm afraid of. If they go for frontal assault, we're screwed. I'll head to the fort, and then we will control our primary objective, and then we have to take this down as well, which was the former capital, or was it this the former capital when Armenia was independent? Pay attention. We had the same tactics, but we have the more ships. We lost one, they lost 8. They captured our trireme while we took 8 of yours. They have no port to go. We'll have their navy eliminated in no time. We've taken control of this area. Now we got another obstacle here. But we'll receive assistance from north. Got our trireme back, one would think. And we took some more. And that's it for the role of the Navy. Head to Pontus for repairs. Okay, they're almost linked up. Just be there and wait for reinforcements. You'll be on board again, so we're just waiting for the others. I was about to say, is our engineers doing a good job? Oh! There's the Stratus. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing we're putting you in Pontus. We do have a fort there, unless they're coming to retake this area. Well, we can't break a siege away because we're doing a good job here. "26. Okay, here's the drill. One levy will be assisting the big levy from Cappadocia Taurica. The other 2 will go this way. The army is in its own initiative. We'll soon receive help as soon as they come down from this pass. But it says cannot move here because Xenolax. Are we talking about Navy? Yeah, you can move to there. No opposition right now at sea. So I had to fast this immediately. Because, well, they're all coming here. Distributing to people. He's plotting quietly. Now we got an idea of where all their forces come from. Breach! This is why we have this navy, for Liburnians only. Fast transport. And also it's a pretty good indicator that if all their army's over there, that means this area is defenseless. So begin your advance. Draw them away. And you can get on board the ships to escape from enemy casualties. Once this fort falls, this army needs to go into combat. Because we don't have enough forts protecting this side. And that's rather problematic. But hey, at least they left us open on a gateway to Cappadocia Proper. But friendly reinforcements are on their way. Be patient. And they're crossing over this pass now. The Iberian Gates. That's where they're crossing through now. Now they're fully committed to this conflict. Good. They may be small, but don't underestimate them. But I do see ones without. My goodness, they got good generals. No wonder why they've been on a winning streak as of late. Cappadocia has a history of winning. And well, we're going to be the ones to stop that. Makes you want... I ought to give you a treatment right now. Let me help you with that. Get your martial skill up if you can get over your arthritis. It's time for you to go to combat. We've taken our main objective. We would take more of this, but we need to stop them. Because they're going to be occupying some of our land. And they got damn good generals with them. Head to their capital. Oh, we're gonna meet soon. We hope. They've retaken their area. We've lost visual. Get to the ships, quick! Wait a minute, which one of you is... You're the best one out of all. Boss from... Oh. Get in there. Right. Now you're ready for combat. If we could find where the enemies are. Damn it, they made it in. They made it to port just in time. We'll deploy them here then. Let's get them. And we will soon engage the enemy. That's still tribute to soldiers, and he's a Xerxid Democrat. Not popular, as with most. But I'd rather see you be Archon. You gotta prove yourself. Get hit! Wait! Damn it, they made it with the others. Stop! Damn it! I think they're going that way. That way. Yeah, I know where they're going exactly. change course. They were throwing this to their benefit, but they got no commander. Does it matter? Just get him. Our ally's gonna get crushed here. Stand there. Our side might win. Gonna be fighting in hills. It's the best we could do. Friendly reinforcements on the way. And we've already committed to begin the siege of the capital. We're soon gonna attempt to take their fort back. No. They've gone beyond. There's the levy of Armenia, much bigger. Oh, stop. Damn it! Oh my god. Use shock action because everybody else was using it. Terrible. Using phalanx. Which the best way to defeat was development. I don't know which way to go, but since they're going that way, might as well go after them. They will take their main objective back. They're trying to flank around, see if our cavalry can do it. This light infantry can take a lot of abuse. Can the light cavalry do it? Come on, come on! Barely made it out of it. We almost lost that one, but too many have died. At least on our end, but we killed a lot of them. Now we failed to realize that's the army of the Basilis who's taken control of this levy. We thought there was no. We thought there was no commander. Actually, that's actually the Basilis himself. Ah, damn it. Too costly. Take it back. Now we're going to be committed to fighting against this large levy. But I fear there could be friendly enemy reinforcements. Just for future reference, every commander must have envelopment. That's going to be our best tactic to take on a phalanx. Damn it straight. Once we take that capital, they're going to have to switch towards the Armenian-Iberian front. But Thrace will be on their way. Might as well evacuate the navy and put him here for safekeeping. Cappadocia doesn't have a navy anymore, but they could rebuild it if left unchecked. There's the enemy army. I would love to fight against them, but I believe that's too costly. But if we can kill off their levy, get them off of our country, then it'll do us a lot of good. They say there's no reinforcements here. Terrain is to their benefit. Hang on. Nope, not from this side either. We need more men. How about you, hardy bastards? If you take this city back, we're gonna pick you up, and then we're gonna attack them in a two-prong area. I highly doubt the Thracians would assist us. We have to use all of our manpower to fight against them. There'll be more Thracian reinforcements coming, as I took care of that little situation. When the capital falls, this levy has to come over here, because it seems the eastern front is more important than the southern front. So no wonder why the Cappadocians kept winning, because they're hardy warriors, they're Greeks. So the army will be on standby. How old are you? Oh, he's healthy. Sure. Just need a little bit of money. You may never know if we need mercenaries if we are that desperate. Like, I could hire him. I mean, look at him. He may be old, but damn good mercenary captain. How much would that be? By the way. What's his name again? Vardan. Just trying to remember what you look like. Yeah. So if you want to recruit him, that'll be 100, but it'll cost you 8 a month. Okay, that's spendable, doable, but I would probably maintain it if I lower the fleet maintenance if we take this port again. Come on, hurry up. We need everybody available. Every soldier available. Even if you're not fully recovered. Throwing everybody there. All the bodies. If we can't dislodge them off with this army alone, because they got a superior commander, and it's a very good composition they have for a levy. A very experienced commander who is a... what is he? He's a sea dog. He's meant to be a navy man. And he's been castrated. Oh, great. And he's a what? Another Anatolian. Capital will soon fall. Be patient. No need to do the... oh, what the hell am I thinking? This is going to be a dumb idea. But deploy the ships anyway. I just thought of it. Okay. Get out of there. Head to here. You should not stay in the center. But this is why I said this area is secondary objective. Or should we wait for the Thracians? They're pulling back. No, don't let them leave. We need to get in there. Fight together. What say you? Of course. They're using bottleneck. Use skirmishing. They got a damn good general, but we'll soon be reinforced. And here comes Thrace. We got him. We got him. Royal Guard. Ma. Ma. That holy site's been helping their discipline every time we call upon them. And since it's there, that helps their discipline even more. Turn around. Wreck that holy site. Break their fighting spirit. It's already a costly conflict. Oh hell. That's what we feared. It's gonna be later in a month. They'll be there, wreck that holy site, then they'll be on the front. And I know we're raising too many levies for this, but damn it. This is why I expected that this is gonna be one of those wars. Which tribute to the people. And we can't be bothered with fighting barbarians on... Oh, actually, Thrace will do it for us. One of their levies is going to do that. '28th. That opens their doors for this area again. We'll be heading over there. You guys will have to take care of this front. We're just going to come here, knock down the holy site, and we'll be deployed to the eastern front. We're not interested in these areas. Well, there's a road here, which we can just easily march on over, take this area, then get out of here. That just means more war score for us. We don't have a claim on this land. It's part of that area, which would be an interesting governor area to take. But now there's going to be more Thracian reinforcements to assist us. But I'm not sure about these guys. Thought they would do good, but no, they were overwhelmed. The Thracian army is here. And if you're getting desperate, there are these mercenaries, these Colchian mercenaries. They'll be on standby until they recover. It appears that Aeneas Lamarca has begun to adopt the mannerisms and habits of the Bosporan people he rules. Aren't you Pontic? Yes. While popular among people of the governorship, his change of behavior has been subject of derision and contempt in the capital. Last thing I would want is just disloyalty. And we're still in the process of trying to integrate these people, even though I never really wanted to in the first place. But still. They'll come to accept that eventually. Took care of that little barbarian problem. For us. Destroy that. That'll hurt their discipline a little. Not drastically, but it's a start. So we're gonna have to keep beating them up in battles until they run out of manpower. That's how we're gonna win this thing. Keep contradicting myself. It would be a good idea to take that area also, just for war score reasons. How's your health? All better. Thrace is going to take care of this while we're on our way to meet them, because they're in for a world of hurt. Has dementia. We'll likely win. Alright. Now you can go. Head to here. Yeah, the real problem with that conflict is we didn't build enough forts over eastern area, so that's our weakness. Now let's hope victory in your name. Just in case. They tried envelopment. I mean, they still have the discipline every time they call on Ma, which is part of their pantheon. They also have Royal Guard. That's the main guy. Main man. Took a little more casualties than should have, but as I said, victory's in your name. I must advance into this area again. I'm not thinking. Well, since I have this, I mean, city buildings are not really a priority right now, but I'd be willing to import. We have a lot of cavalry, so get me horses. And once we have that invested, get another horse for heavy cavalry discipline. Our cavalry is rather important right now. Still not fully recovered on your morale. You'll begin your march soon. It's none of our business. That'll help. What was I gonna add to the innovation? I mean, we kind of need more discipline, you know, for like these. But you need to get this for faster reinforcement speed. But I remember my priority. It was for population capacity. We already chose this, so what's the other? This one. Remember, these next two innovations have to be martial related. Like, we need more discipline. And, well, actually, enhanced training grounds for starters. And then you get this. I mean, as good as the army is, we are just falling behind on the discipline game here. Yes, I know tyranny is running rapid. Oh, it's the damned family head plotting quietly again. Don't worry about that. Bitter plotter. But he's about to die of cancer, so it doesn't matter. White peace imminent, because we still have not hold the relevant objective, which we will take it again. Why haven't you been doing that? Why haven't you? We barely do it for this. Back off. This is my land. There's the levy belonged to the basilisk who is dying. I think you should begin your siege. Take that city. We have claims to this area. And we'll be coming to assist the army. We have to take this area again. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be him. I don't know why they chose to support him. I mean, we're all Democrats here, but still, it's just, I feel that again, the oligarchs have been getting more seats as of late. As if we've been appealing to them as of late. Whoop. It's just, I felt that man should be next Archon. I mean, look at the skills. I mean, to be fair, him as deployed tribute lowers Senate influence, so does that make him not likely an eligible candidate in the long run? Who knows? I just feel like he's been cheated out of it. Like he should have. But I wouldn't revolve my head around it. Thracian army's about to catch the levy of theirs. 2 levies. In fact. One of them. Basilisk got away. Oh dear, another 10. Here's another horse. Now we have heavy cavalry discipline. Since we have a good amount of heavy cavalry out there. If you can take this fort down for us, that'll be good. You got any engineers? No. We do. And we will receive friendly reinforcements to be added, but then again, the governor is not very well skilled in martial. So that's questionable. They're just here to, you know, like when they get into battle, they're going to fill it in. Don't forget this. We have claims to that too. He'll stop plotting soon before the Civil War even begins. They were beaten again. Status called, damn it! Singing of song. But his fort's about to go down. Fully reinforced, but we already lost half the manpower in this war. Even with the Allies here. Oh, not again with this. Didn't know there was a fort there. I mean, we can't let these guys, you know, just scurry away and capture or recapture some of our territories back. Well, we're not making good progress in this siege. We've been sitting here for long. The more we sit, we're going to run out of food reserves, so we need to pull back. Haven't used much political influence as of late. Come on, fall. Tribune of soldiers it is. About to beat the heck out of them. Fort's finally fallen. Hey, if you guys could take down this fort, would you mind taking this for us? Because we have claims in that area. Because I not necessarily want to pull back this one levy just to get this damn thing. But at least they're going to help us take this other area that's rather important to Armenian interests of the land of Armenia. Now, restart this siege. Hopefully we can get assistance from Grace. We need to beat these armies again. Don't forget we also have claims to that area. So we're willing to commit to fighting. Was High Priest. You because of statesmanship. We'll miss old Ormanon. He did good for the country. Adradasarid, man of sound reputation, and Kariga Xerxid, a nobleman of great virtue, was recently sparred furiously whilst attending the assembly. Such behavior is unbecoming of these people of stature. However, we've been called upon to take a side in this latest conflict. Oh, I know whose son I'm picking. Although that's going to make him disloyal. Who's the Admiral's third nephew? God damn it! I guess this way. Now, Archithaeus Xerxid has proven to be a contentious candidate as Archon. Previously an outspoken critic of the government, he was spoken with contempt during meetings in the Senate. All were surprised, therefore, when he was elected to rule Pontus, casting aside any notions of propriety and class. With such an underwhelming popularity amongst the elite, it is hard to see how Archithaeus will get anything done. Why did you vote for this man? He's got no charisma. He's fallen from grace. Oh, that's from a little complicated thing. Why did you vote for him? It's not worth upsetting the balance just yet. We don't have that full Senate approval like we used to. I don't know about you, since you're an oligarch. Pontic not integrated. That can be arranged. Because look, there's too many. And a number of integrated cultures isn't going to do good for the Cappadocian people in general. Yeah, they have more happiness than we do. So we're going to make those changes again. That'll help the traditionalists a bit. We will engage with the levy. Killed them all. That's not even much. It's part of Albania, so don't take that for future reference. Just only the relevant areas of the Colchisian region. Colchisian region. Probably want to take that. Well, you just remain behind us to back us up. Damned heads. He's barely got any money. Needed to bribe somebody. Serious taken. Give it to us. Thank you. We've isolated those positions now. Just hurry up and take Taron, then it'll be ours. It's just we only want control of all this region, the whole of Armenia, and maybe Cappadocia Proper. Because of our culture there, our people. There's a basilisk again. Got him out. Back to that throne where you sit. You'll never lead again. Now the waiting. Oh my goodness, how could you let them get away? Unless you're going in after them, then I'm fine with that. Two forts in Caucasus, Iberia. Those previous owners were very defensible. Military intensive now. Remember that. Starting with this, for faster reinforcement speed. And then when we get the next innovation that's going to come from that for more discipline. Because we've been having problems with offensive battles as of late. Looking. Yeah. Now shut him up. Yeah, it's getting to us. They're about to retake one of those areas, but Thrace will deal with them. Oh dear. Reinforcements arrived. They just took our area because we let them go. That's going to add a bit of a war exhaustion against us. Oh, that's painful. These are going to be a heck of peace negotiations. Crap, all the wood. Thrace has revolted. Oh no! This is terrible. Where was the other thing? We have enough population to make a metropolis, but I don't think that's a priority right now. Man, I am gritting my teeth for this. In terms of that troop deployment of the levies and the one army there. Especially that we've dedicated most of them to besieging. Well, this one you haven't done a damn thing. I got a damn good one out there. But fortunately he's suffering dementia, which he isn't going to be around for long, one would think. But we did a good job at keeping Cappadocia Proper isolated from the rest of the main conflict in Armenia and Colchis regions. And now there's a Thracian revolt. Oh my goodness. Huh? Macedon could take advantage of this right now if it wants to. In fact, I think Macedon may have made gains against Rome. So we don't have to worry about Rome anymore. You need to start worrying about Macedon if it ever threatens Thrace. Something you need to think about. As well as they have alliances with a few Greek city-states. Well, actually, Athens is more than a city-state. Slightly larger. Shoot. And do not forget, once this is all settled, we're going to need to deal with that provincial rebellion, or not. Then again, we fully integrated the Bosporan Greeks. I don't care about the Pontic Greeks anymore, but I guess we have to start caring about Bosporan. I originally integrated, but we're doing it what the traditionalists say so. But the attrition's killing us. Yeah. Stay close. This fort's about to fall. So will this one. And it'll be a lot easier for us. Switch places. You're gonna do the sieging. This one will continue. We'll do the fighting. They need to be dealt with. Because Thrace is pulling back to deal with that revolt. And we will help them. So we can return them a favor. It's really getting to us. You cover the cost. In fact, even if I get so desperate, I'd be willing to use these guys. We have the income to even maintain those Colchian mercenaries. Just to deal with some of them. 10, 15. You just can't compare. Doing alright? Cause I might hire you. Even though, honestly, I do not like using mercenaries, but if it's really that desperate, then so be it. Finally, we will have the land that we claim. It's a bastard of a fort. one that so many died for. And now this force will be committed in taking this, so pull back, retake this area. We're engaging them soon. They're gonna be goners. Killed them all. There goes their army. So we could end the war right now, because we have all the territories that we have claims to. But if you drag this war on a little bit longer, so that war exhaustion that gets up to unacceptable levels, then... but nonetheless, you're going to get some military experience out of this. We got you surrounded. And Imperator Legion. Up more discipline because there isn't enough of that. So this is from Lessons of Warfare. It also means subsequently you're going to need to get this if you wish to get cohorts, which you need to start going down there now. That's where we are at this point. We're more about combat and less about sieging. That's how the Pontine army operates. Don't care about something. But we got all the lands that we have claims to. All the relevant ones. But we kind of don't need Colchis in Iberia. Like we could just... Let's begin peace negotiations right now. See what we can get out of this. Because it's really starting to get to us. This was the primary objective, and so was this one. These are the Armenian lands that we have claims to. Correct. We also have a claim to this. Don't know if I really want Colchis in Iberia, which we could easily just liberate them. Come on, Guinea is... Oh, jeez, that's a whole thing. We do not have a claim at Ararat, but that's too much. As much as I would like to have it. But I fear that, you know... Wait, cities... It's very tempting. Cappadocia Proper, which will do a lot of good. What is this area? Tak. We do have a claim on Tak. No, we do not. Forgot about that. Just an item of the coast. Oh, that's a head scratcher and a half. You know, when you have high aggressive expansion, neighboring nations will not look highly on you, and then you're going to have stability issues. Oh, of course, and we have a claim to this area. Don't care about any of these. So, what we're doing is effectively partitioning Cappadocia. And I'll be willing to fight them again as soon as the treaty ends. Anything else? Well, we can't liberate Iberia. Okay, remember these lines. So, what happens if you liberate Iberia? That much? Well, what are your suggestions before I make my... Oh my god! Are you nuts? Are you nuts? That would cause all kinds of problems. Anyways, it's gonna be this, Medium, yeah. Sonetti, and Cappadocia Proper. That's it. No more. So we are effectively partitioning and weakening Cappadocia. Basically. And that would probably most likely send the Seleucid Empire up this way, and I am not gonna like that. But they'll still have access to the coast, which I should have had a claim to that if I had the time. So we'll remember that when we fight against Cappadocia again. Alright? That's a deal. Not the best idea I've ever had, but this is just to complete this mission. So they are Cappadocians mainly now. Yes, it's Pontus on loyalty. Got political influence up. But we need a new Armenian governor. Because you are the Xerxes, and we know you have too much, and you're a good general, but... Sorry, but... We need an Arid. You there. Picking a side. And triumph in Armenia. Mission complete. Even though our province has been near Paphlagonia. So let's focus on this new mission. Because, you know, stream of local authority in Sinope. Oh, it's whatever, even though Gadolon is the real capital here, but still. We'll read about all this in a moment. So let me just... Oh. Boy, we sure split them up into 3 Cappadocias. What a terrible thing. And that aggressive expansion is really gonna bite me in the ear. But the Seleucids still like us, because we improved relations at one time. And the trade access. Oh. So he's an empire now. Megas Basilis. And they may or may not have a civil war, even though there's been a lot of tyranny going on over there. Oh, the things I would do against them if a civil war does occur, but I'm kind of too afraid. But we've already spent our forces. Start making claims again when we have that chance, but the support of the Senate, we just don't have that anymore. Because the oligarchs have been... Well, we put a censor there just to give them more power. That's the reason why we haven't been losing approval. That explains it. But he has high charisma. He's very good at his job. They say he's near death and silver tongue orator. That man should be the future Archon, despite his ill health. Don't know what's causing him with his ill health. If he dies suddenly, I'll be sad. But still, that explains it. Because the censor is an oligarch. Yeah, there's no way he's going to change his conviction to Democrat by then when he reaches his highest. So you probably want to change that. Young man, you'll do. Oh, don't worry. Someone's going to be the new governor of Cappadocia. Hold on. Hold on. You there. Got it? Go home, all of you. Go home, you mad bastards. You solved your duty and did it. And by the way, now that you're out here, how many cohorts is there? 8. Okay, that's a little more. So, First Navy. Take this levy. You're gonna send them over there to deal with that revolt. We'll be sending more reinforcements on the way there. Your job's not over yet. So Cappadocia will still have a port, but if we can get more Senate approval, I'll be fabricating a lot more claims. In the meantime. So now, for the growth of our capital province, our region, in fact, of Bethania and Paphlagonia. So, it's Cappadocia settlement. It does have a library, it does have a marketplace. So Cappadocia, Freeman and citizen there. They'll have a settlement policy, which increases migration attraction for about a year, as well as conversion and assimilation there. Which, interestingly, we've been working hard. I mean, it's near capacity. There better be some reward for this, because I'm about to spend all this money. We don't need mercenaries now. So, in about 2 years, Gadilon will be a metropolis. And that city will be a success story. Oh dear, oh dear. Also, for your consideration, no. But I will be willing to trade anybody because we like money. Even if it's against our former enemy. So yeah, start with that. It'll be done in a year's time. Own at least 3 territories. Have cities. Fortified. Okay. It seems it's mainly about growth and trade. For this mission tree. Got it. One at a time. Have fun, boys. Deploy here. Assembria. They'll have the southern front taken care of. The capital revolt is over there. And they're building another fortification. Better prevent that from happening. The promotion of Sinope as Cappadocia not only made it attractive to Cappadocian, but they're going to prepare a new life in the growing city of Sinope. The city is open to all. And as Gadilon will be a big city, but we also can't deny the importance of that city as well, which There's plenty of room for improvement. If only we had more of these Armenian cities, I'd be a rich man. $23 out of 25. Yeah. Additional reinforcements to be sent to there. In fact, since you're the larger one, you go there. It's faster. And the army's gonna have to wait for their turn. Damn. He just started being governor. Oh, no, that's Cappadocia Pontica, not Cappadocia. Whew. Too many. First generation senatorial family. Ah, of course, we know you very well. Whoa there. Yeah, you're the real bad guy. But you have no power race. We ain't gonna put you over there. Must have thought I was born yesterday. 70 years old. Very poor health. Well, you'll be governor. Because of the finesse. Who's got the bigger power base? Oh, he does. Well, since we put you there, let me give you free hands, but the oligarchs won't like it. I mean, the traditionalists. Well, it's a defensive war now, so we'll get more experience out of this. And we're going to need a lot of citizens in future. You are to engage the enemy. That's what this force will consist of. This other one's going to be for siege. Come back. At the fastest. To be honest, I kind of want to have that provincial rebellion occurring over there. So we can kill off a few too. Just a way of, just a way of saying, well, screw you if you're not going to be like that. If you're all going to be like that, I should say. Yeah. Not my best idea. Hey, since you're here. Oh no, they got it. What the hell are we doing? We're like disorganized rabble here. Definitely happening. That's gonna mess up our trade. We often get our goods from Seleucid. Here. Switch places because you need to bring in the siege engineers. Macedon, what are you doing? You're only fighting against the revolt, not Thrace itself. They're just taking advantage of the chaos. That attrition's a real problem. So we're gonna have to split those armies, those levies up. Our former capital. Ah, crap. Okay. Our Cappadocia settlement policy in Sinope has attracted the attention, especially amongst classes of soldiers in our army, making a use of promise of free land that they arrive at Sinope, seeking to make a new life for themselves and their families. I don't think we should worry about them, so I'll just say just the type of settlers we need, because I don't want to spend my money right now. Status quo, need help. Speaking of help, what are you doing? Oh, taking on the Bosporan remnant. Sure. But yeah. But I'm not sending them. We're already committed to them. They're just too fast for us. Okay, we're splitting things here. Need more political influence. Coming here to relieve you. That attrition's really killing us, and they need to pull back. We can't be committed. Levy, pull back. If they can't be bothered, at least try to go against them. There's a reason why I did that. Well, gotta wait for the tyranny to lower a little. Still a port level 1, I see. The coming of Sinope. Never before has the streets of Sinope as clean as, and its guards so well kept. The brick form and temples now make it immediately apparent that it's not just a city, but also the very center of a major power, an urban expression of splendor and wealth. Sinope is now a city of brick. At least that'll put a slight strain on the population if they wish to move out of here. Not right now, but still. Yes, we do. This is also a regimental city. So the city of Sinope has grown to an increasingly thriving center of authority. A great number of loyal soldiers already live and work here in the city, so we make an ideal center for a military might in the region. So for 5 years, added more local manpower, more assimilation. Or alternatively, we could build another library and make it a commercial hub. Manpower is good enough. We know where we get our sources from. So I would probably go for this rather than this way, because taxation is good. And eventually I gotta focus on this in the post-war years. In that case, if you're gonna make it a mercantile city, at least have a tax office. And a granary, knowing that this is a area of growing population. These Macedonians are really advancing hard. Is this their only fort? I forgot what disease I had. Still hasn't fallen. Well, we did all the Persian tradition stuff. Not concerned about naval power as we practically dominate the RC. Not interested in the Indian path. But all the slightly armed stuff? No. I'm going to start working on Persian rule traditions. Because I want to go for this path that'll lead us to 4 innovations. So we start born to ride. So more Cappadocian freemen come up. So now we have even more discipline for our heavy cavalry. And if we happen to be fighting on the plains, combat bonus for us. So we'll be working on this path there, and then eventually down there for even more cavalry discipline, but more importantly the innovations. And a cavalry skirmish tactic, which is if needed. Just hurry up and end this damn civil war. They can't take much more of this. Hell, we can't take much more of this. Yep, it's confirmed. They have revolted. To some degree. The Morians would probably take advantage of this right now. Bastards. There's only one army remaining. No fort here. We'll end this episode soon. The coming of the city of Astashat. What? That city was under construction? I guess that happened right before the war ended. Well then. That's good for the economy and manpower in the long run. But don't expect me to invest in that too much. You'll do. There's too many things to look up now. Getting close to tier 4. Almost done. Yep, Macedon just took a chunk out of Thrace, which I'm sure Thrace isn't going to be amused for this. And if Thrace is going to participate in War with Macedon, I'll be willing to join. Since we have a sea to ourselves. Thank you. We could promote oligarchy if we wish to become an oligarchic republic. Like hell. Prefer to keep it with democracy. There's 2 more pieces of territory, then that's it. We can go home. And probably deal with that Bosporan force that's in our territory. Gonna be a hit for them. Long periods of conflict can have a significant effect on soldiers, and the wariness of our troops is growing day by day. Forces commanded by Hazeldomus are taking the situation particularly badly, grumbling and cursing with fights breaking out regularly. Perhaps there's something we could do to help. Yeah, can't wait for peace. There's barely approval from the oligarchs to begin with. So I'd probably do that. But keeping him loyal would do good, as he's a governor of that area. Which is, you know, we'll be dealing with provincial rebellions sooner or later, so... It's just levies, so... Let's go for that. We depopulated the area. You just march home. We'll deal with all this. Now that they've occupied our territory. Assets. What for? We can take you on. If we wanted it to. If you break up with us, you're gonna make a big mistake. We had Urbanware before. Nah. Because if you plan to betray us, well then we'll just have to look for new allies, like Macedon over there. You know, there's no love lost between us, but we could get along. If we don't have any aggressive expansion on our part. Reclaim this area. They're coming with us. will be the commercial hub here. So you need all of this in order to have that. That's how you're going to complete the mission. And while they're on their way, there, let's stick together. Don't break up with us. I'll do anything for you, alright? God damn. Gadalon is now officially a metropolis. We could build even more buildings and the population capacity can hold more, but I fear that there's going to be problems with the food situation. But that can be switched to encourage trade for more monthly food modifier. And of course, you got to start trading food because we hardly ever done that. An honest mistake on my end. Son of a beeswax, they did hire mercenaries. Okay, we're driving them out of here. Yeah, it's our high aggressive expansion. It's the reason why Thrace was threatening to break up with us. That's why. So yeah, we're here and we're going to intervene on that conflict. And put an end to this damn war exhaustion. So I can disband all the levies. And we'll probably need those same levies to come up here to send it over to the capital. And of course those provincial rebellions ought to be coming soon as well. Oh no. Those mercenaries are gonna come kill him. Yeah. They had a lot more heavy cavalry. But they still have some manpower. We'll begin our siege. Just be our backup. I'm very hesitant about having more tyranny on our end because if I do that though, well, it's not that terrible, but still. Yeah, you'll probably lose if you try to dare take them on, no matter how many that you'll be bringing. Actually, you might win that one. We'll keep it with the Sage. It's just you outnumber them. And we have more discipline, thanks to the recent innovations. Have to go the long way around. All present? To here. To go get them. That's the most I've ever had. That's it. Can't do it. Was that supposed to knock it down? Yeah, it's supposed to reduce it, but it's not working because of those levies that we raised. And we can't get rid of them until this conflict is over. Unless we take their capital. That's what you're all here for. To begin your siege. The sooner the better. Go assist them. And who could forget the attrition? But we'll keep that army around here. Oh yeah, that's the provincial rebellion that we're talking about. Oh shoot! They revolted. If they ask us for help, I ain't going over there. No. I'm gonna ignore your call. I don't want any more to do with this. Sure. Well, all the other, things are existed. Searcher. We're running. Yeah. Really, not enough? You can't be serious. Let's try to take this Syrium. Maybe we can make a separate peace. Get our peace. So we're not allies now because we ignored their call. Yep. It's official now. Guess we have to go back now. Since we're still technically exiled or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have to end this episode right now. As soon as that fort up there falls. And you'll see the conclusion of this conflict. Oh, I guess we'll stay here then. Oh, right, that's the other levy. Oh, never mind. You got this handled. Just tired as all heck right now. It's the most war exhaustion I've ever had. Because of that damn Thrace. Especially damn them. And I did want to fight a war against them in the future, just to have more of this region. Tribute to the people. Okay, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to end this episode right now. It's gone on long, and we'll see the conclusion of this conflict. And damn it, no more war, please. We can defend ourselves, but there's about to be a provincial revolt, so the army will remain up there for the time being. So, could this be the beginning of our decline? Who knows? But one thing's for certain, when we get Senate approval full-time again, we'll finish off what's left of Cappadocia as soon as the war exhaustion's at a acceptable lower level. And, all that and more. I'm just too tired right now. But until then, so long for now.